Good day and greetings to one and to all. Welcome back to another edition of our Bible in a Year series. I am your brother and friend, William. We are reading the Bible. We started on January 1st there in the book of Genesis, the first chapter, and now we are reading for Sunday, February 13th, 2022, day 44 in our quest to 365. Exodus, the book of Exodus, chapter 26, the book of Acts, chapter 21, and Psalm 40. Most likely, this is going to be a two-part video where we'll read Exodus 26 and Psalm 40 in this part, and then in the next part, we'll read Acts, the 21st chapter. Thanking God for the reading of His Word as He continues to lead us, guide us, direct us, and instruct us in the reading of His Holy Scriptures. Exodus, this is the New King James Version I am reading from. Let us start in the chapter 26, where it talks about the tabernacle. Let's read the Bible. And the word reads, "Moreover, you shall make the tabernacle with 10 curtains of fine woven linen and blue, purple, and scarlet thread, with artistic designs of cherubim. You shall weave them. The length of each curtain shall be 28 cubits, and the width of each curtain 4 cubits. And every one of the curtains shall have the same measurements. 5 curtains shall be coupled to one another, and the other 5 curtains shall be coupled to one another. And you shall make loops of blue yarn on the edge of the curtain on the selvage of one set. And likewise you shall do on the outer edge of the outer curtain of the second set. 50 loops you shall make in the one curtain, and 50 loops you shall make on the edge of the curtain that is on the end of the second set, that the loops may be clasped to one another. And you shall make 50 clasps of gold, and couple the curtains together with the clasps, so that it may be one tabernacle." And here it reads, the tabernacle was to provide a place where God might dwell among His people. The term tabernacle sometimes referred to the tent, including the holy place, and the most holy place is in the tabernacle, which was covered with embroidered curtains. But in the other places, it refers to the entire complex, including the curtained court in which the tent stood. Verse 7, "You shall also make curtains of goat's hair to be a tent over the tabernacle. You shall make 11 curtains. The length of each curtain shall be 30 cubits, and the width of each curtain 4 cubits. And the 11 curtains shall all have the same measurements. And you shall couple 5 curtains by themselves, and 6 curtains by themselves. And you shall double over the 6th curtain at the forefront of the tent. You shall make 50 loops on the edge of the curtain that is outermost in one set, and 50 loops on the edge of the curtain of the second set. And you shall make 50 bronze clasps, but put the clasps into the loops, and couple the tent together, that it may be one. The remnant," I'm on verse 12, "the remnant that remains of the curtains of the tent, the half curtain that remains, shall hang over the back of the tabernacle, and a cubit on one side and a cubit on the other side of what remains of the length of the curtains of the tent shall hang over the sides of the tabernacle, on this side and on that side, to cover it. You shall also make a covering of ram skins dyed red for the tent, and a covering of badger skins above that." That was verse 14. "You shall also make a covering of ram skins dyed red for the tent, and a covering of badger skins above that." This is the New King James Version, so it's written a little, remember, it's written a little more modern, with a little more modern type words. "And for the tabernacle you shall make the boards of acacia wood, standing upright. 10 cubits shall be the length of a board, and a cubit and a half shall be the width of each board. 2 tenons shall be in each board for binding one to another. Thus you shall make for all the boards of the tabernacle. And you shall make the boards for the tabernacle 20 boards for the south side. You shall make 40 sockets of silver under the 20 boards, 2 sockets under each of the boards for its 2 tenons. And for the second side of the tabernacle, the north side, there shall be 20 boards and there 40 sockets of silver, 2 sockets under each of the boards. For the far side of the tabernacle, westward, you shall make 6 boards, and you shall also make 2 boards for the 2 back corners of the tabernacle. They shall be coupled together at the bottom, and they shall be coupled together at the top by 1 ring. Thus it shall be for both of them. They shall be for the 2 corners. So there shall be 8 boards with their sockets of silver, 16 sockets, 2 sockets under each of the boards. And you shall make bars of acacia wood for, verse 26, and you shall make bars of acacia wood, 5 for the boards on one side of the tabernacle, 5 bars for the boards on the other side of the tabernacle, and 5 bars for the boards of the side of, and 5 bars for the boards of the side of the tabernacle for the far side westward. The middle bar shall pass through the midst of the boards from end to end. You shall overlay the boards with gold. Make their rings of gold as holders for the bars, and overlay the bars with gold. And you shall raise up the tabernacle according to its pattern which you were shown on the mountain. You shall make a veil woven of blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen. It shall be woven with an artistic design of cherubim. You shall hang it upon the 4 pillars of acacia wood overlaid with gold. Their hooks shall be gold upon 4 sockets of silver. And you shall hang the veil from the clasps. Then you shall bring the ark of the testimony in there. The ark of the testimony. Yes, then you shall bring the ark of the testimony in there behind the veil. The veil shall be a divider for you between the holy place and the most holy. Verse 34. You shall put the mercy seat upon the ark of the testimony in the most holy. You shall set the table outside the veil, and the lampstand across from the table on the side of the tabernacle toward the south, and you shall put the table on the north side. Now, God could have just simply said, yeah, just make me a tabernacle. Just make me a tabernacle and then just use acacia wood and some gold and some silver. Or he could have just said, make me a tabernacle. No, this was specific, and it has specific design for specific purposes. Verse 36, you shall make a screen for the door of the tabernacle, woven of blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen made by a weaver. And you shall make for the screen 5 pillars of acacia wood, and overlay them with gold. Their hooks shall be gold, and you shall cast 5 sockets of bronze for them. That was chapter 26 in the book of Exodus. We're going to go to Psalm 40. And again, this very descriptive design of the tabernacle God laid out, and it's going to be a job for the Levites. Every Levite is going to have something to do, all the way down to the screen for the door. Everybody, every piece of you're gonna as we read, you're gonna see that every piece of the tabernacle someone has to tend to. The doorknob, the hooks, the clasps. Someone has to tend to each one of these things. It's going to be very specific. That was chapter 26 in the book of Exodus. And we are going to Psalm, the 40th Psalm. Speaking of faith, persevering in trial. Verse 1 in Psalm 40. Let's read the Bible. And the word reads, I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined to me and heard my cry. cry. He also brought me up out of a horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock, and established my steps. He has put a new song in my mouth, praise to our God. Many will see it and fear, and will trust in the Lord. That's Psalm 40, verse 4. Blessed is the man who makes the Lord his trust, and does not respect the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. Many, O Lord my God, are your wonderful works, which you have done, and your thoughts toward us cannot be recounted to you in order. Let's read that latter half of verse 5. And your thoughts toward us cannot be recounted to you in order. If I would declare and speak of them, they are more than can be numbered. Meaning that I can't recount in order what God has done for me. Verse 6, sacrifice and offering you did not desire. My ears you have opened. Burnt offering and sin offering you did not require. Then I said, behold, I come. In the scroll of the book it is written of me. I delight to do your will, O my God, and your law is within my heart. This is a psalm of David, and we do believe he is speaking here where it says, then I said, behold, I come. In the scroll of the book it is written of me. We do believe that is the part that speaks of the Messiah. Verse 9, I have proclaimed the good news of righteousness in the great assembly. Indeed, I do not restrain my lips. O Lord, you yourself know. I have not hidden your righteousness within my heart. I have declared your faithfulness and your salvation. I have not concealed your loving kindness and your truth from the great assembly. Do not withhold your tender mercies from me, O Lord. Let your loving kindness and your truth continually preserve me. For innumerable evils have surrounded me. My iniquities have overtaken me. Of course, this is not talking about the Messiah, where it reads, my iniquities have overtaken me so that I am not able to look up. They are more than the hairs of my head. Therefore, my heart fails me. Be pleased, O Lord, to deliver me. O Lord, make haste to help me. Let them be ashamed and brought to mutual confusion who seek to destroy my life. Let them be driven backward and brought to dishonor who wish me evil. Let them be confounded because of their shame who say to me, aha, aha. Verses 16 and 17, let all those who seek you rejoice and be glad in you. Let such as love your salvation say continually, the Lord be magnified. But I am poor and needy, yet the Lord thinks upon me. You are my help and my deliverer. Do not delay, O my God. Word of God. So I've just read Exodus chapter 26 and Acts the 21st. Exodus 26 and Psalm 40 here in the New King James Version. Thanking God for the reading of his word and looking forward to catching to our next part for this two-part. Again, this is for Sunday, February 13, 2022, day 44. This is a two-part episode where we will catch the second part with Acts 21. God bless you. Heaven smile upon you. We will meet again in the next video. Amen.